Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan joins us in the backyard as we prepare for the first full work week of summer. Jeremy.
Yeah, we finally got to summer. Today was the very first day, and Jack, that means it's the longest day of the year here in Scranton. We get nearly 15 and a half hours of sunlight on our very longest day of the year. And as we head into the rest of June, it'll be close to 15 and a half hours too. We don't really start exponentially losing daylight until later in July into August. So we can enjoy some pretty late sunsets and early sunrises all the way through the month of July for the most part. It was a beautiful day to start off summer. We had a lot of sunshine and low humidity. Still have a lot of clear skies, but some of those higher thin clouds, cirrus clouds, starting to make their way in, and that's indicative of changes on the way. That leads to, it's the leading edge of rainfall. A lot of the time you get those cirrus clouds spreading ahead of what's to come because you have all this uplift in the atmosphere. It reaches the top of the troposphere and spreads out by the winds, and that's what we're seeing, the leading edge of the rain, and that's the cirrus clouds on the way in. Winds are nice and calm. That has not been the case for a large part of the weekend, even last into the end of the week. We were really windy Friday, Thursday, Saturday. Finally, the winds died down today, and temperatures were nice too. We were right about average. Hit the 80s for parts of central Pennsylvania. Scranton got up to 79. There are those cirrus clouds on the way in, and they stretch out across most of central Pennsylvania, now into some of eastern Pennsylvania. And there are the rain showers. So everything's moving towards the easterly direction. We're getting the clouds first, then we get the rain showers next. The low is going to track towards our south, but the warm front may provide enough energy, lift in the atmosphere, to really enhance rainfall totals. We're also tapping in to some moisture coming in from the Gulf too, so that might enhance our rain too. We're into the last few minutes of Father's Day. For those of you out there watching who are fathers, we wish you a very happy Father's Day from Newswatch 16, including my dad. And as we go throughout the rest of the night, temperatures in the low 60s will bottom out around 58 degrees or so. More clouds in on the way. By tomorrow morning, we're completely overcast. First few showers roll in by 9 or so. Downpours possible in central Pennsylvania between 10 and 1. But notice what happens here. We get yellows and oranges indicating moderate downpours. And then we start to see the reds make their way into the picture as it moves eastward. Also, we have these discrete cells. That also could be indicative of more substantial storminess in the line of showers. So there could be some severe thunderstorms sparking up embedded within the line as it passes over us between, I'd say, 11 and 3 in eastern Pennsylvania before it exits around 4 o'clock or so. Now, you might think we're done with the rainfall, but we have yet another lingering possibility of showers later on in the night. So it looks dry between 5 and midnight or so, and then right around midnight we see one last gasp of energy with showers and possibly an embedded storm in there, exiting by Tuesday morning, clearing the clouds out in central Pennsylvania between 10 and noon on Tuesday, and clearing the clouds out for everybody by 3 or so. So it turns out being a really nice day on Tuesday, but it's Monday. We have to watch out for that severe weather. And we could have rainfall amounts between 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches, and in some isolated spots, more than 1.5 inches. If we pick up 1.62 inches here in Scranton, that'll be more than we've seen the entirety of June. So the soil is dry. It's not ready to pick up and soak in all that moisture. So the potential for flooding is higher than normal. We're under that level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. Some high winds possible, maybe even a brief tornado. That seems more likely in the yellow shaded area. So down near Philly, out in New Jersey, but it's non-zero in our area. So it means it could happen. It's just very, very low potential, but it still could happen in that shaded green area. We got to track it very closely. Between 10 and 7 is that chance for more substantial severe weather. Just be on guard and weather aware tomorrow and watch out for some flooded roads. If you see one, turn around, don't drown. Here's a look at your sunsets all the way through the next month. We have sunsets after 8:30 all the way through the end of July. And one great thing, here in Scranton, our latest sunset is 8:40, and we are treated with 8 consecutive days of 8:40 sunsets in a row. And they start tomorrow, and they go through June 30th, so make the most of every single one of them. There's your 7-day forecast. We'll be clearing out by Tuesday afternoon. We remain nice for Wednesday. Temperatures pretty consistent in the 80s Wednesday through Sunday, and I do see some more rain showers possible, Jack, Thursday and Friday.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
You got it.